Well, I hear people smile at me all the time and then say, "You mean you can grow olive trees in Florida?" Yes, you sure can. Why haven't we seen them before? Well, frankly, nobody's planted them before. That's the reason we haven't seen them. They'll grow fine here in Florida. Now, granted, there's a lot of varieties of olives, and all of them are not, shall we say, applicable to Florida. But the one that I've got sitting next to me here is a Spanish olive. It's a dark olive, and it's called the Abrigani. It is a self-pollinator. What does that mean? It means that you don't need but one and you'll get fruit. Now, here's an interesting little sidelight on olive. They virtually are disease resistant to just about everything. They will grow for hundreds of years. There's even people say that there's olive trees growing in Israel that were growing when Christ walked the face of the earth. I don't know about that, but I know that they really do last a long time just from the experience that we've found in Spain and France and Italy. The olive tree is a great ornamental also. It has beautiful, beautiful bloom in the spring when it blooms out. Another little sidelight is you can take the little fresh leaves on an olive tree and make a tea. It's a great antioxidant tea. Now, how do you grow them? Well, most of the time the olives that we find to grow from a nursery are going to be rooted cuttings. They're not going to be seedlings, and they're usually not grafted. A seedling will be somewhere in the vicinity of 40 years plus before it gives you any fruit. A rooted cutting will start making olives usually about the 3rd year, depending on the size. This is a normal size one here. Again, you don't want to overwater them, but I will say this, they will take cold and they'll take drought once they get established. So just basically give them TLC the first year and you're, so to speak, home free. Needless to say, the fertilization and don't have to worry too much about spraying, just keep the ants away from them and you're going to be good to go, and it'll make a beautiful tree. I will add, however, that if you want it to trunk out or tree out, you have to keep the growth at the bottom off because it tends to want to bush. If you don't care about it and you let it bush, that's fine too. Some people even keep them clipped at 6 and 8 feet and make a bush. Others let them grow on up to 12 or 14 foot tall and make more of a medium-sized tree. That would be my preference. And again, they make a beautiful ornamental even if you don't eat the olives. By the way, if you're going to eat the olives, you're going to have to cure them out. You don't eat them off the tree.
Rocas.